morning, children. Yesterday we had discussed about the same topic, resources and development. We will continue the same topic. Okay, that is types of soils. Already yesterday we had discussed before classification of soils. These soils can be classified based on various factors such as structure, age, thickness, and other factors. So accordingly, here the soils can be classified into 6 types. Let us discuss one by one. The first one is alluvial soil. Alluvial soil. Alluvial soils are the most fertile soils, the finest material which helps to grow all the cereal crops. These soils brought by the Himalayan rivers, that is Ganga, Indus and Brahmaputra. These rivers, that is means Himalayan rivers, bore these soils and deposited entire northern plains, starting from northwestern part of Punjab and towards northeast up to Arunachal Pradesh. So here these soils mainly can be identified Rajasthan, Gujarat and around the Madhya Pradesh and southeastern part of delta regions of Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari and Mahanadi deltas. These are the fine materials. These soils forms silt, sand and clay. Here these soils further divided into 2 types, that is Bangar soils and Kadar soils. Bangar soils are the bigger in size and concentrated big contour nodules. Those are unfertile, whereas Kadar soils are fertile, which helps to grow all the cereal crops. There are 2 types of soils. It is Bangar soils and Kadar soils. Bangar soils we call it as a old alluvial soils, whereas Kadar soils we call it as new alluvial soils. Therefore, these soils concentration of potash, phosphoric acid and lime. So this helps to grow all the crops like sugarcane, wheat, paddy and cereals and other pulses, etc. That is the first one, alluvial soil. Second one is black soil. Black soil also we call it as a Riga soil. We call it as Riga soil. These appears in black in color. This appears in black in color. So therefore, these soils we call it as a black cotton soils. These soils helps to grow crops like cotton and jute. Cotton and jute, the best suitable for cultivation of both cotton as well as jute. And these soils form the parent crop, formation of parent crop of deltoid lava. So these soils form mainly due to volcanic eruptions. Black soils mainly can be identified. These soils can be identified around the Deccan Plateau region, in southern part of Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, some parts of Maharashtra, etc. Of course, these soils, black soils, it is very difficult to cultivate the land. It's very sticky. because it concentrates phosphorus, lime, and lack of phosphoric acid. Therefore, land takes big cracks. It is not suitable, convenient for even flowing black soils. So therefore, these soils mainly suitable for only cotton as well as jute. Soil also, we call it as black cotton soils. And third one, we see that is red and yellow. These soils generally appears in red in color and lack of rainfall. Places like Western Ghats and Middle Ganga Plain and other Pyramid Plains, those areas you can identify these soils. It appears in red in color because of diffusion of iron. When it looks it highlighted in yellow color. That is red and yellow soils. These also not that much suitable for cultivation. Then coming to the fourth one is laterite soils. The word laterite means it is a Latin word. It is a Latin word. Laterite is a Latin word which means break. Because these soils will break due to the high temperature and heavy rainfall. These all the particles will break due to various climatic conditions like high temperature and heavy rainfall. Even some of the decomposed materials that will also dead due to high temperatures. So therefore, these soils can be identified only in the mountain plains, high altitude regions of Assam region, and even the parts of Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and even Madhya Pradesh. These laterite soils can be identified Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Madhya Pradesh. So therefore, this region is suitable for cultivation of tea, especially tea and coffee. They are the best examples for plantation crops. They are the best examples for plantation crops. So this region mainly can be cultivated tea as well as coffee. In AP, even take cashew nuts. Cashew nuts also can be cultivated in some parts of Andhra Pradesh. That is the laterite soil. Coming to the fifth one is arid soils. Arid soils can be identified sandy structure and saline nature. So due to dry regions, these soils can be identified. Even salt will be obtained by evaporating of water. So these soils normally can be identified in dry regions. And the last one is mountain soil. These soils can be identified in the higher altitudes, in the higher elevations. Due to denudation and other climatic factors, these particles will break and various rivers mold these silt and deposit there along the slope of the mountains. So therefore, these soils can be identified only in the mountain region. So these are the 6 major types which can be classified based on the following factors that already we have discussed. On what basis the soils can be classified? The beginning we are discussing structure, age, physical and chemical compositions, etc. So are the 6 major types: alluvial, black, red and yellow, laterite, arid and mountain soils. Now children, we will discuss about what is soil erosion. Erosion can take place due to human activities as well as natural activities. Erosion, denudation of the particles removing from the upper layer towards downflow. We call it as a soil erosion. We call it as a soil erosion. Soil erosion. So, soil erosion takes place in 2 ways. One is human activities. And second one is natural activities. If you take examples for human activities, one is afforestation, mining, construction, other examples. Whereas the natural activities, here due to wind, rainfall, glaciers, avalanches. So these are the factors responsible for soil erosion. So this soil erosion and formation takes silently. Both will take simultaneously. For example, some places you take river valleys. Running water flows very fast and cuts the soil into deep channels. Such channels we call it as a gullies. The word gullies. Gullies means this portion of land which is not at all suitable for cultivation. This is not at all useful for agriculture. Such portion of land we call it as a gullies. Example. The final example for this region is Chambal Basin. Chambal Basin is one of the finest example for gullies. Gully means it's a bad land. The land which is not suitable. The land which is not convenient for agricultural activities. That is what is gullies. Gullies means you can say bad land. Land which is not suitable. Land which is not favorable for agricultural activities. Example, there is Chambal Basin. That is soil erosion. If you take soil, there is one other word, sheet erosion. What is sheet erosion? Some portion of land in higher altitudes, will completely washed away due to various agents from top to bottom, which is called as a sheet erosion. Example for example, erosion also takes place due to wrong methods of cultivation, wrong methods of flowing. So water quickly flows and takes the complete materials. Erosion takes place. So therefore, you have to follow certain methods. What steps can be taken? What methods can be taken to control, to stop this soil erosion, especially in the hilly regions, especially in the hilly region as well as in the dry regions, dry and semi-dry regions of Rajasthan region. So we will discuss the following steps. There are 4 steps mainly. By fulfilling, applying these 4 methods, that is number 1 is contour flowing. We can say contour flowing. Number 2, strip cropping. Strip cropping. Third one is construction of shelter beds. Construction of shelter beds. And fourth one is establishment of sand dunes. Fourth one is establishment of sand dunes. These are the 4 methods which can apply to stop, to conserve the soil erosion, especially in the hilly region. So children, so what are the major steps can be taken to control the soil erosion in the hilly region? These are the 4 steps. Here, number 1 is contour flowing. Number 2, strip cropping. Third one is construction of shelter beds and establishment of sand dunes. These are the 4 methods fulfilling. We can control the soil erosion. So in this class, what we have discussed is classification of soils, that is types of soils: alluvial, black soil, red and yellow, arid soils, laterite, mountain soils, and as just now, soil erosion and steps to control the soil erosion. Previous classes, we have discussed about other factors, that is development of resources, land use pattern, and how to control the land degradation, etc. And first period we have discussed about resources. What is resource? Types of resources and with examples. This is the first topic, that is resource and development. So in this topic mainly you have to concentrate what is resource, what are the different type of resources, examples of all the resources, what is resource planning, what is land degradation, and mainly what steps can be taken to control the soil erosion rates. Very important for your board examinations. So these are the points which you have to concentrate more and more. Is it clear? Thank you. Thanks, sir.